So you've tried several jobs in your lifetime, tried to find a niche in a career, didn't work. You're thinking about trucking? As lucrative as this business is, as much money as there is out there on this highway, some will make it and some won't. The next question is where do you start that journey? Well, let's get into it. Thanks for watching. Okay guys, so I'm not gonna beat around the bush here. I mean, I came to Prime in May of 17 with a CDL, and I wish I would have came to Prime to achieve my CDL. I'm not doing this for any kind of referral bonuses or anything like this. I want to tell you guys the magnitude of greatness that this company possesses and the options and versatility that it has here to get you where you need to go, where you want to go and accomplish your dreams and goals is uncanny. I mean, everything from the great benefits to being company to being leased with that freedom to being able to buy a truck and despite the ACE lease program being put on hold right now, there are still ways to buy trucks, whether it's through Success or Pedigree themselves. Getting that business knowledge, running your own business with an LLC as a lease contractor, it's uncanny. I mean, it really is. I'm nearing the end of my 5th year here, and I've been the majority of time on flatbed, and it just never ceases to amaze me. I mean, how we switched to reefer at the end of November, and it never ceases to amaze me the potential that this company has to offer its operators and its drivers. Everything from the terminals to the discounts for maintenance, the fuel discounts. I mean, there's so many ways to make money here, bonuses and retention bonuses and all kinds of stuff, you know, training, buying and paying a truck off, putting extra, I mean, it's just, it all comes together to be a total package. And the thing about it is, guys, is this doesn't have to be a company that drivers like me have to push for you to stay here for 20 years. You know, utilize this company to your advantage. You know, the biggest thing about this company is come in and figure out where you want to be in life. Figure out what division you want to go into. I mean, there's 4 different divisions. You don't like flatbed, go reefer. You don't like reefer, go tanker. You don't like tanker, go intermodal. And they all have their unique advantages and disadvantages. There's a lot of choice here. I mean, you know, we have 3 major terminals: Salt Lake City, Springfield, Missouri, Pittston, PA. The options are just endless. I mean, it really is. And I'm sitting here in Adele, Georgia right now. I'm waiting to go pick up a load in Moultrie. Give you guys an update. Mom's off the truck right now. She wanted to stay home with the kids for a little bit. So I'm running solo at the moment, which is kind of crazy because I'm not used to this truck stopping like this. So I'm used to being rolling like 24/7. So this is really like throwing me for a loop. But and I do miss her and the babies being on the truck. It's been really nice. And the money has been stellar. I have nothing to complain about, guys. I mean, after 5 years here, and yes, I still don't own my truck. This is my 2nd lease because the first lease we were in the middle of buying the house. We could not actually take the money out of the bank to put down on an ACE lease. So without the lender freaking out and pulling financing for our house that we were building. But I couldn't be happier, man. I mean, I really couldn't. And I think this company proves time and time again that no matter what you want to do, no matter what your goals are, no matter what you're looking at doing as an operator, as a professional operator, they will do their very best to make it happen. And that being said, you know, you're not going to like everything. You know, Prime does have its own system that that it controls the freight network within their system. So, you know, we have a load selection, which is not for everybody. You know, they don't put everybody on it, but the majority of the time, Prime, you know, controls that, and they throw those loads out, and you might not like it, but guess what? It's a simple conversation with your fleet manager on why you don't like that load. What options do we have better? Your fleet manager's relationship is the most important thing that I can say here at Prime is going to be at your benefit, because it's not about being buddies. It's about having a professional standing relationship. You giving your 110% and them giving you their 110%, always. And always keep it respectful and professional. I mean, I've said this several times in videos. The biggest thing about Prime is they will work for you. That's the thing. And you're going to hear people say, oh, Prime's a joke, Prime's a scam, you can't make no money here at Prime. Guys, I'm a living testament that the possibilities are endless out here. I mean, endless. I came in with nothing, and I built a house, bought cars, you know, and yes, I'm in a regular lease, my second regular lease, but I'm not, like the next one we will be buying. No matter what. If I got to run it 2 years and then, you know, pay it off at the 2-year mark, whatever we got to do, save up money to pay cash for it, whatever. But we will be buying it. I mean, this company, I don't want to leave this company. You know, I mean, it has really been a testament. Like I used to listen to everybody, the old timers come up to me and, oh man, you're getting shafted over there at Prime, you're not making no money. You know, guys, I'm here to tell you, man, your best foot forward in the industry, your first foot forward is going to be Prime. Whether it's just to get that training, whether it's just to get that business experience, leasing a truck, whether it's, you know, just to get familiar with freight lanes, just to get your experience so you can go home and go local. It does not matter what your goals are. Your best foot forward, the first foot forward, if you've never driven a truck, you've never had your CDL, is going to be Prime Inc. I can promise you. Guys, I mean, everybody's experience is not the same. And you're going to have people that'll say, well, yeah, man, I like Prime, but man, me and this fleet manager couldn't get along and whatever. Guys, reach out. There's nothing that can't be solved. Nothing. It's not impossible to get things done. A simple email, a simple conversation. Don't, like me, I'm the type of driver, I'm the type of operator that's I'm gonna fight for what I know is right until the day I die. So if I feel like something's being done wrong to me, or something's unjust, or whether it's something that they took out on payroll that wasn't supposed to come out, I'm going to bat for myself. And that's going to be through documentation, through the Qualcomm, through email, whatever. I mean, guys, don't sell yourself short and don't just give up. Because just because this company is fantastic and there's a lot of versatility here and there's a lot of choice here, doesn't mean you're not going to run into speed bumps every now and then. Remember that. I mean, that's any company. Any company, you're going to run into those little speed bumps. So guys, just remember, you know, it might not be perfect for you, but I guarantee you it's going to be a perfect first start. I wish I'd have just came here to get my CDL just because of the training. I mean, the training program is just insane. And yes, we've talked about it before. There are some bad trainers. Once again, nothing that can't be solved through email and communication. I mean, guys, if you stay professional, and you stay legit and document everything, times, dates, everything, nobody can argue with that. And if you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wrong, you know. And this is why I said it takes multiple cogs to make this whole clock turn. So you've got to make sure that you're on your game, you know, I mean, because you want to make sure you're protecting yourself and CYA covering your assets, you know, when you're actually documenting these instances. But it's nothing that can't be solved, guys. I mean, it really is. All right, sorry. I had to go check out this shipper. We're over in Moultrie, Georgia at Sanderson Farms. So I got my safety vest on. It's a little dark, so I figured I'd flip my cap around. But if you hear these horror stories about Prime too, I just want to let you guys know, do your research. Like, ask this person that is telling you, man, I wouldn't be driving for Prime, man, if I was you, you know, get your CDL and leave, you know, and you say, well, before you like even indulge in them, say, look, it sounds like you had a bad experience. What was it? 9 times out of 10, and I can guarantee you 9 times out of 10, they're going to be like, well, I didn't actually drive for him, but I had a buddy of mine's cousin's girlfriend dad who came in and drove for me, he said it was terrible. He said it was terrible. Don't let that deter you, okay? Do your research. Do your research into every single company. And I tell you guys this, don't jump. This is life-changing. This career is not a job. It's not a career. It's an actual lifestyle. So, I mean, guys, you want to be taken care of. I mean, if you're out here to give your 110%, expect 110% return. But like I said earlier, you know, conflicts will arise. There's going to be things that you're not going to like. There's going to be things that you're going to tell yourself, this shouldn't be this way. You know, go about it in a professional manner and get it resolved. Prime's not here to screw you, okay? And I had a guy that commented, and he says, well, if Prime doesn't have a true load board for their lease ops, how do we know that, you know, we're going to make money? When you come out here and you lease a truck with Prime, they know that you want to make money, okay? I promise you they know. Like, they're not going to, you're not going to be hauling 50 cent a mile loads, okay? I mean, you're going to be hauling good loads. We have good loads, good contracts. And that's the thing about contract freight is it's only going up. Like, nobody goes and renegotiates a contract for less money. That's not how business works. So as the market goes up on the spot market, the contracts will slowly rise as well. So, you know, back in 2018, I think my average per mile was like $1.52 or something like that per mile. Last year it ended up being like $1.78. I mean, it's going up. That's average. Like, that's not, I mean, we haul $4 mile loads too. It happens. I mean, I've seen a lot of that on the reefer side since I switched. So guys, have faith. These companies don't get this big and offer this many amenities and this many resources to their drivers by screwing them all the time. You're going to have these bad stories where people, you know, hey, they couldn't work well with Prime. They just would not work well. Prime wasn't working well with them. Like I said, guys, it's not for everybody. Prime is not going to fit everybody. But use them to your advantage. Come in, get your CDL, get your experience. You know, if you're shooting to go local after a year or two. If you're wanting to buy a truck, come in and buy a truck. If you're wanting to turn around and, you know, just get that lease op experience so you can go somewhere else and buy a truck so you know how to run your business, use it. Prime is basically a big brother network. It's a big net, okay? And they're there to catch you when you fall and pick you back up. And remember what I'm telling you, your fleet manager's relationship is number one. That's key. He is your key to every single doorway here at Prime. So keep that fleet manager relationship professional, keep it in good standings, you know, and keep your head up. You know, we're gonna have days and weeks where we're just like, man, this just terrible. I hate this. I can't stand this. And then you're gonna have days and weeks where you're like, woo, can't get enough. This is amazing. Guys, it's not gonna be a walk in the park every single week. Every load's not gonna be a walk in the park. But when you turn around and you can look back at the last 2 months or the last 6 months or the last year, and you can say, wow, I can't believe I actually made that much money. I can't believe I was home this much. I can't believe I accomplished these goals. I can't believe I accomplished these dreams. Guys, that's what matters. The overall average for everything is what matters. It doesn't matter about one day, one load, one week. It's the overall average on everything. So you got to keep an open mind when you're talking about that. This company is so versatile. It fits so many needs and wants. It's almost hard to say like it wouldn't be like your best first step. And I truly believe after being here for 5 years, I wish I would have came in first to Prime. I wish I wouldn't have went to the tech school and got my CDL. But I truly believe it's going to be your best first step into the industry, guys. And they're going to be able to give you all of the options that you want. The different divisions, company or lease, benefits, all the resources and discounts. I mean, we have national tire accounts, national maintenance accounts nationwide. You know, not to mention all the facilities at the terminals, all of the resources at the terminals. I mean, it's a fraction of the cost. Everything, fuel, everything, what you would pay, you know, as an owner op, as a solo owner op. I mean, guys, it's everything adds up. It all adds up, and it makes the big picture is what's actually important. So do your research into every single company. If CRST seems like they fit you better, go to CRST. If Prime seems like they fit you better, come to Prime. If CR England seems like they fit you better, go to CR England. Every company has something to offer everyone. But I haven't found a company yet that has as many options as Prime does. So that's where I stand on it, guys. I mean, if you're on the fence in the trucking industry and you just don't know which way to go, you know, don't just watch this video and come to Prime. Don't just watch this video and click the link and apply. Do your research, guys. I mean, keep an open mind. You know, this industry is ever changing, and as lucrative as it is, there's plenty of money out here for you, and I promise you. And don't rush it. Get all of your stuff settled at home. Get your bills taken care of. Be comfortable in your change when you're during that change from career to career, because the last thing you want to do is put yourself in some kind of financial burden, you know, switching careers. That's not what you want to be doing. So guys, you know, I promise you the highway is going to be here no matter what. And I know this video is rambling on. I've just got a lot to say to you guys, and I want to apologize too. This is my 100th video on the channel, number 100. So it's kind of a milestone for me. We're over 3,000 subs. You guys are amazing. Like everything, it doesn't matter if you've came to Prime, haven't came to Prime. It doesn't matter if you've used my driver code, haven't used my driver code. Thank you for everything that you guys do. I mean, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. I mean, your support, your continued interest in the channel, your time is so valuable to me. You know, it doesn't matter if we don't agree. I mean, I'm totally fine not agreeing or not, you know, sharing the same views as someone else, but just your time and interest in the channel means so much to me, and I want you guys to know that. It's really, I take that, I do not take that for granted. I take it as a token of appreciation every single time you guys click like or you view the channel. Thank you so much. I just want to tell you guys, and it keeps me driving to keep pumping out videos. So, and I know this isn't like one of my regular videos. There's not a lot of cut-ins, or there's not a lot of, you know, cinematic, you know, drop-in pictures and stuff like that, but I just wanted to kind of come from the heart from you guys, because it's been a while, and I'm like, I know there's so many people out here that are looking at this industry and they're like, man, you know, how do these guys do it? Where would I go? Where do I start? You know, what's the best, you know, thing for me to do? You know, guys, do your research. But I can guarantee you, Prime's going to be on that top 5, if it's not in the top 3, if it's not the top 1. So, thank you so much for watching. 3,000 subs, video number 100. You guys made it happen. So I just want to let you guys know, thank you so much once again. And get this knowledge out there. Don't forget to like, sub, and share the channel. Get this knowledge out there, guys. And stay safe. Till the next one. God bless. Pray Skater out.